So another thing that's been a lot of speculation around in the budget. Well, I think it's pretty clear that tax rates somehow are going to go up. It's just not clear whether it's going to be across the board, whether it's going to be targeted at particular measures or particular groups of people. But I think there's a strong sense that there will be an increase in the tax burden as a consequence of the budget. The Chancellor's got the famous 30 billion or whatever the number is hole that they've got to fill in the public finances, and raising extra taxes is one way, obviously, to fill that hole. The government, during the election campaign, they committed not to raising the rates of income tax, VAT, and the other taxes on what they term as working families, which does rather tie their hands behind their back. But the mood music at the moment is that we may see some income tax rises in the budget, that they may actually kind of move away from or break the manifesto commitment. And there's part of me that thinks, actually, in terms of just a simple measure that everybody understands, that kind of everybody's in it together, putting a penny on the basic rate of income tax, for example, would at least have the benefit of clarity and also raise significant amounts of funds. And I think the point there is that a penny on the basic rate of income tax would, for the highest paid person who's earning over £50,000 a year, a penny on the basic rate of income tax would add an extra £370 of income tax to their tax bill every year. Not an insignificant amount, but not life-changing amounts of money. And obviously, the lower your earnings are, the lower the impact of the income tax rise. So, whilst I'm not necessarily advocating it, it does have the benefit of simplicity. I think on a person-by-person level, the cost is not enormous. The lower down the income scale, the disproportionately bigger impact, of course, there would be. And it does raise a significant amount of money, but it's whether the Chancellor's got the political capital and the political will to actually be able to take a measure which goes against their manifesto commitment. But at the risk of being the prophet of doom, it's very difficult to see anything other than tax rises coming down the line on the 26th of November.